I'm inside Caveman Fieldhouse for High School Rewind's coverage of the Utah Elite 8 basketball tournament. I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us. Our championship matchup, the Skyview Bobcats and the Davis Darts. Welcome, everybody. So glad to have you along with us. Got a fun game for you tonight. A surprise team in this tournament in Skyview taking on Davis, who was really trying to get things put together, but have played solid basketball in this tournament, battling it out for the championship game of the Elite 8 tournament. Again, this will just give these teams a lot of confidence getting into the season, also making their way to the 5A and 4A state tournaments. And these are really, we're going to play inter-classification game between these two. Let's start with Skyview. Skyview had the upset win against American Fork and then took care of business yesterday against Layton, and they are led by Jake Hendricks, who has played outstanding in the 2 games in this tournament. He has hit 8 3-pointers. He's probably around 8 of 15, shooting just about 50% from downtown. Has played extremely well. He's led the Skyhawks to this point. Also, Bryce Mortensen. We've talked about him a number of times. Multi-sport athlete. Made our all-state team of the 4A football classification. He played very, very well yesterday against Layton, who has a lot of length. We expect Bryce to play well today, and he'll have to for the Skyview Bobcats. Now take a look at the Davis Darts. It's all about Jesse Wade. Young man played very, very well last night at 32 points, 7 boards, 5 assists, and 3 steals. He was outstanding last night in their win against Bingham. He'll have to do that again tonight, as he will have to every night. Not play at the 32-point level, but play well offensively for the Davis Darts. And the find that they had last night is the sophomore Ben Rigby. The post player played outstanding, had a top 5 dunk. You'll see that in High School Rewind's top 5 plays from this week. He's going to have to play big again tonight and have another piece step up. Imagine Leonhardt will probably do that, and he'll have to for the Davis Darts. Well, you know our teams, you know what's at stake. When we come back, it'll be opening tip-off. You are watching High School Rewind only on Xfinity On Demand. We are set to go in the Elite 8 championship game. Bryce Mortensen, Ben Rigby will jump it up. And the tip is controlled by Skyview. Here's Jake Hendricks. And Hendricks with the first points of the ball game. We talked about in this in this tournament. He has played outstanding for Skyview. 2-0 Bobcats. Here's Fike. Now Jesse Wade. Hands back to Schwartz. In the corner, Leonhardt for 3. Off the mark, rebound tipped out by Fike, and Wade will track it down. Wade to Fike in the corner. Fike misses, and Schwartz with the board. So 2 offensive boards to keep this possession alive. Backside Rigby, and he goes up and finishes. Thought Rigby might throw it down after the hops he showed last night. 2-2. Nice fight inside to Bryce Mortensen. And Mortensen high off the window, can't finish. Tipped out and controlled by Rigby. And saved in to Fike. Fike walks it up, goes cross court to Schwartz. High post to Wade, and they'll reset. Fike in the corner, Rigby. Cross court, Leonhardt. Schwartz will pull for 3. Off the mark, and the rebound will be taken by Panter. And Panter will push it for the Bobcats. Hendricks to Panter in the corner. Inside Mortensen. Reverses sides and is blocked by Ben Rigby. Young sophomore has played very, very well in the tournament. Here's Schwartz, hands back to Wade. Here's Fike in the corner, Leonhardt. Leonhardt cross court to Schwartz. Now to Wade. Down the corner, Fike. Fike along the baseline, out to the angle. Schwartz will pull for 3 once again, and Schwartz from downtown. And it's a 5-2 lead for the Darts. Back down the floor with Jake Hendricks and the Bobcats. Mentioned Skyview's in 4A, Davis in 5A. Austin Jepson. Jepson backs it out to Bryce Mortensen. Mortensen handing off to Jake Hendricks. Hendricks working on Wade. Terminates out to Panter for 3. Too strong, and the rebound will be taken by Fike. Fike on the push. Gives it up to Rigby, now to Schwartz. Schwartz dribbles off his leg, picked up by Panter. 5:15 remaining in the first quarter. Here's Jepson. Jepson will pull for the deep 3 off the back of the iron, out of bounds off of, I believe, Mortensen. They'll say off Rigby and will stay here. Panter triggers into Hendricks. Off the back of the iron, and Jesse Wade with the board. Here's Fike. Fike finds Wade down the lane, and Wade can't finish it. And they're going to have a foul on Wade on the rebound. It'll be the first team foul on Davis, first on Wade. Outside with Jepson, now Hendricks. Hendricks down the lane, kicks it out to Mortensen. Mortensen will jump it from there, and a long-range shot's too strong. Leonhardt controls ahead to Wade. Wade near side to Fike. Back to Wade. Wade will pull it from the junction, and a rims out. Rebound taken by Hendricks. Hendricks 3-on-3. Gives it up to Mortensen. Mortensen goes up and lays it in. Nice find from Hendricks and a nice finish by Mortensen. 5-4, the lead for Davis. Schwartz backside. The Leonhardt picked off by Panner. Hendricks pass too strong for Jepson, and we'll go back to Davis. Halfway through the first quarter of the Elite Eight championship game. High post, kicks out, Wade for three. Jesse Wade from downtown. His first 3 points of the ball game, and it's 8-4. Davis. Here's Panner. Works off the screen. Panner off the window. A nice take and finish by Panner. And Skyview now within 2. Back down the floor. Here's Wade. Gives it up to Rigby. Rigby up top to Fike. Fike now to Wade. Wade pulls for three again. Off the mark. It was on line. And quickly down the floor with Hendricks. Hendricks pirouettes in the lane. Earning up with the travel. We'll go the other way with Davis. Back down the floor with Wade. Rigby working on Carden Porter, and then you have Porter with the foul. That's the first team foul on Skyview. Wade to trigger. Gets it into Leonhardt. Leonhardt will jump it. That's for 2. And Leonhardt with the long range 2 extends the lead 10-6. Back down the floor. Hendricks to Jepson. Now Porter. Oh, nice find inside to Mortensen. And Mortensen and one. We have Ben Rigby with the foul. Mortensen will go to the line looking for the 3-point play. Mortensen missed a free throw. Carden Porter picks up his second on the miss. Downs comes back in the ball game. 10-8. Darts leading the Bobcats. In the corner, Schwartz. The Fike. Fike out to Wade. Wade will pull for 3. And it goes in and out of the rebound taken by Downs. Downs ahead to Hendricks. Hendricks lobs in to Mortensen. Mortensen tries to find the big fella Downs, and behind him, picked up by Tony Fike. Fike ahead to Wade. Wade works along the baseline, off the window and in. Nice take and finish by Jesse Wade. And it's a 4-point lead once again for Davis, 12-8. 1:50 remaining in the quarter. Up top, Panner for 3. And Panner from downtown. Riley Panner hits the triple, and it's 12-11. Here's Tony Fike. Now to Schwartz. Schwartz to Fike. Fike in the corner to Leonhardt. And the reset. Fike into Rigby. Rigby out to Wade. Wade to Fike. Back into Rigby. Rigby power dribble, reverses it, and scores. A little unconventional, but got it to go. And it's 14-11 in favor of Davis. Hendricks hands back to Panner. Panner to Mortensen. Here's Jepson. Been a quiet tournament for Jepson, who was one of the leading scorers coming into the tournament for Skyview. Hendricks outside to Panner. Down to 40 seconds remaining in the quarter. Hendricks out to Jepson. Jepson in the lane. Hanging on a pivot, kicks out to Mortensen. Mortensen follow-away jumper over Rigby, rattles home. Nice shot by Mortensen. 14-13, 24 seconds on a rolling clock in the first quarter. Fike will calmly walk it up the floor. 15 seconds remaining. Here's Fike. 10 seconds on the clock. Down to 5 seconds. Wade loses the handle. There's a kick. Kick ball, and it'll be Skyview ball. See if they put any time back on the clock. It's 2.6 seconds right now. 2 seconds. Hendricks at the buzzer. Wide to left. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Davis with a 14-13 lead over Skyview. Start of the second quarter. Davis looking to extend their 1-point lead. Fike up top to Wade. Now Swartz. Here's Fike. And we got a foul. Into Fike. Fike up top to Swartz. Now Leonhardt. Back to Swartz. Leonhardt on the baseline. Jumper too strong from Fike. And back down the floor with Skyview. Looking to take the lead. Here's Riley Panner. Now Downs.
Go, Jay.
Hendricks. Panner for 3. His second of the half. Riley Panner from downtown. And Skyview with a 16-14 lead. Fike will reverse out to Wade. Wade now to Leonhardt. Now Swartz. Leonhardt will pull for 3. Off the mark, and Downs with the board. Hands off to Panner. Panner with the hot hand in this ball game. Mortensen up top to Hendricks. Hendricks back to Riley Panner. Oh, Downs wasn't ready for that. Give and go pass, and it'll go the other way. Up the floor now with Mitch Sanders as Fike takes a seat. Sanders and Christiansen on the floor. Sanders being hounded, gets out to Wade. Wade kicks out to Schwartz. Schwartz in the lane to Sanders. Baseline to Christiansen. And they'll reset it with Schwartz. Here's Jesse Wade, now over to Christiansen. On the baseline, Rigby will jump it and score it. Nearly brought down rain with the rainbow, but it goes in. Ties us up at 16. Ben Rigby, part of the Utah Prospects AAU program. Taylor Evans and Mr. Youngblood. We got a foul on the entry pass. Inbound near side. Try to sneak that one into Mortensen. Ball still loose. Panner got it back. Up top, they'll swing over to Hendricks on the angle. Hendricks going to draw the foul on Wade. And that'll be the 14th foul on the Darts. Inbound to Mortensen up top to Hendricks. That's the second foul on Wade. 14th foul on the Darts. 3 team fouls on Skyview. Now number 5 on Davis. As Christiansen didn't get the foul there. Up top of Hilliard. Hilliard gives up the Panner. In the corner to Mortensen. Drops it into Hendricks, working on Wade. Hendricks in the lane. Finds Downs. Downs power dribble and is fouled by Ben Rigby. 16th foul on Davis. It'll be bonus free throws rest away for Skyview, but Downs will shoot 2 on the shot. Downs missed the first. And gets the second. 17-16. Lead for Skyview. 5:25 remaining in the half. Up the floor now with Fike. Fike into the corner to Mitch Sanders. Back up top. Wade getting a little bit of a breather here. Here's Fike into the corner. Sanders for 3, and that's short. Rebound to Panner. Panner on the push ahead to Hendricks, giving chase. Wisely goes to the corner. Leaves it back for Sanders. Kicks out. Panner down the lane, floated up and score it. What a first half for Riley Panter. 19-16 the lead for Skyview. Cross court to Swartz. Fike pulls for 3, and Tony Fike from downtown. ties us up at 19. And Hendricks will walk it into the front court. Outside to Panner. Panner now to Downs. Here's Hendricks. Hendricks in the lane. Leaves it for Hilliard, and that's off his hands, and we'll go the other way with Davis. So after the turnover, back down the floor with Fike. And that ball goes through Sanders' hands. He stepped out of bounds, and we'll go back to Skyview. Down the floor with Hendricks. In the corner to Hilliard. Hilliard back to Jepson. Jepson trying to drop it in. Mortensen and does. Mortensen working on Schwartz. Spins in the lane, swatted away by Rigby. Got it back, goes back up with it. Off the mark and a rebound to Christiansen. Here's Schwartz. Gets it out to Jesse Wade. Wade working on Hendricks. Hands back to Schwartz. Up top, Fike, baseline, Rigby. Up top to Schwartz. Wade working on Hendricks. And there's going to be a foul on Hendricks. Fike to trigger the inbound, gets it into Wade. Wade over to Schwartz for three. Off the mark and rebound to Riley Panner. Panner on the push. Looking into Ty. Drops it into him. Ty up top to Jepson. Jepson kind of stuck in no man's land, finds Panner. Hands back to Jepson. Jepson terminates, drops it in. Mortensen can't finish. Nice pressure from Schwartz, not drawing the foul. That ball slapped away by Jepson. Ball still loose, now picked up by Wade. Wade working on Hendricks along the baseline, swatted away by Hendricks, picked up by Jepson. Back down the floor with Hendricks. Here's Riley Panner. Now Mortensen. And we got an offensive foul against Skyview going the other way. It's after the offensive foul on Jepson. That's the 15th foul on Skyview. 19 all, 2:20 remaining in the half. Up top, Tony Fike. Timeout taken by Coach Sims with 2:13 remaining in the half. Fike inbounds to Wade after the timeout. Jepson all over him. Near side to Fike. Fike into the corner to Mitch Sanders. Now to Rigby. Rigby makes his way through, then called on the floor. That's a 16th foul on Skyview. Will be bonus for the remaining 2 minutes of the half. Tony Fike to trigger. Wade for three. That's short. Rebound taken by Downs. We got a foul on the rebound. There'll be one-on-one free throws. Downs hit the front end. Got one more. 21-19 the lead for Skyview. 1:50 remaining in the half. Leonhardt now to Fike or to Mitch Sanders. Back to Leonhardt. Here's Jesse Wade. He cross court to Fike. Now Sanders. High post, Leonhardt. Try to go to the corner, picked off by Jepson. He leads it out for Mortensen. Jesse Wade right there. Wade will bring it up in the front court with 1:20 remaining in the half. He's at the Fike in the corner, Leonhardt. He goes cross court, tipped by Mortensen, picked up by Jepson. Jepson put in the hands of Hendricks. 1:05 remaining. There goes Hendricks, hard to the hole, and in. Nice take by Jake Hendricks. We got 55 seconds remaining in a 4-point lead, 23-19 for Skyview. Wade over to Mitch Sanders. Back up top, now over to Fike. Fike, oh, nice find inside to Rigby, and one. Nice finish by Ben Rigby. And he'll have a chance to pull Davis within a point. And Rigby leaves it short. 23-21 with 40 seconds remaining. Panner terminates, kicks out to Jepson. Jepson to Hendricks. Hendricks can't get it to go. Downs fighting for the board. Rigby comes away with it. In the hands of Leonhardt. 25 seconds remaining in the half. He hands off to Wade. And now down to 20. 15 now on the clock. Ty going to play a little keep away. Down to 8 seconds. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Mitch Sanders with 3. Sanders hits the 3. And that'll do it for the first half. Mitch Sanders with a 3 ball, giving Davis a 24-23 lead going in intermission. High School Rewind is excited to have Nudge as our Player of the Game sponsor. Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the largest contributors of volunteer community outreach programs. To learn more about Nudge and their program, visit www.nudge.com. We'll start with Skyview in the second half. Davis taking the lead on the 3 just before the buzzer. Drop it into Downs. And he traveled. Turnover. We'll go the other way. So down the floor with Jesse Wade in the darts. Wade, they're going to call a foul out by the three-point line. And be inbound on the far side. Foul was on Jepson. First team foul in the second half. Out to Schwartz. Schwartz double dribble. And we'll go back to Skyview. Here's Hendricks. Mortensen hands back to Hendricks. Up top to Riley Panner. Outside Jepson drops it into Downs. Downs, power move and finish. 25-24, Skyview. Back down the floor. Here's Leonhardt. Leonhardt up top to Wade. Or pardon me, that was Schwartz, now Wade. Wade makes his way through, and Rigby goes up and throws it down. Ben Rigby's second dunk of the tournament. You'll see the other one on the top 5 plays, I'm sure of it. Drop inside of Mortensen. When Mortensen couldn't finish, and Leonhardt with the foul. Mortensen will go to the line to shoot 2. Mortensen missed the first free throw, has got one more. And back rims the second, and Leonhardt with the board. And Davis will bring it into the front court with 6:40 remaining in the third quarter. Here's Leonhardt. Up top of Fike. 6.5 remaining in the third. Here's Schwartz, now to Leonhardt. Leonhardt cross court to Schwartz into the corner to Fike, who pulls for 3. And that rims out. A rebound taken by Riley Panner. And will go up the floor with Skyview. Here's Bryce Mortensen, hands back to Panner. Panner will pull for 3. And Riley Panner, his third 3 of the ball game. And Skyview reclaims the lead, 28-26. Back down the floor, Tony Fike. He gives up to Leonhardt. Now Ben Rigby. Here's Fike. Now Schwartz. Rigby. Cross court to Tony Fike. Hands back to Schwartz. Schwartz jumping inside the free throw line. That was partially blocked. And now gives it off. Here comes Jake Hendricks. Hendricks circles out up top. Panner looking for number 4. Panner hits 4. 4 3-pointers. Timeout, Davis. Riley Panner tearing it up for the Bobcats. They lead 31-26. Up the floor now with Davis. 5:20 remaining in the third quarter. And that ball out of bounds off of Panner and will stay here. Fike will trigger. Gets it into Mitch Sanders. He hands back to Fike. Cross court to Leonhardt. Panner was going to give chase after that one. Wisely didn't. Here's Wade in the corner. Leonhardt for three. And that's off the mark, and a rebound taken by Riley Panner. Panner on the push. Into the corner, Jepson. Jepson up top, Hendricks. Hendricks down the lane. Oh, nice find to Downs. Downs goes up with it and scores. Beautiful find from Jake Hendricks. Skyview extends their lead 33-26. Here's Fike with 4:35 remaining in the third. Fike hands back to Wade. Now Leonhardt. Now Fike. Drop it in to Leonhardt. Working on Downs. He'll jump it and score it. Well done by Leonhardt. 33-28. Up top with Hendricks. Hendricks now to Panner. Looking for number 5 there. Panner took a shot from Sanders as he came down. It'll be Bobcat ball. Inbound to Panner. He hands back to Jepson. Now Hendricks. Hendricks lobs it into Mortensen. Mortensen goes up with it and is fouled by Christiansen. Be 2 free throws coming the way of Mortensen. Mortensen misses both free throws. 33-28, 3:50 remaining in the third. Back down the floor with Wade. Wade now to Sanders. Into the corner, Leonhardt back to Sanders. Here's Fike. Has back Christiansen. Christiansen inside out to Sanders. Now has back to Fike. Fike in the lane to the corner. Christiansen will pull for 3. Christiansen from downtown. 33-31 after the three-pointer from Parker Christiansen. Back down the floor. Hendricks up top, Riley Panner. Panner in the lane. Out of bounds. I believe it was off of Leonhardt. It is, and it will stay here with Skyview. Inbound to Hendricks. Hendricks off the bump. Can't get it to go. It'll be 2 free throws for Jake Hendricks. 4th team foul on Davis. Hendricks splits the pair. 34-31. 2:50 remaining in the third quarter. Here's Fike. Fike into the corner. Christiansen looking for his second. And that lips out on the rebound to Jake Hendricks. Hendricks. We get a foul on the pass on Tony Fike. And we'll inbound along the baseline. Inbound into Jepson. Jepson guarded by Wade. He terminates. Now drops it into Carden Porter. Up top, Hendricks. Thought about 3, steps inside the arc. Off the mark, and the rebound collected by Jesse Wade. Wade. In the lane, off of Carden. Follow away jumper, no. Tipped up by Christiansen. Can't get it to go. And rebound to Riley Panner. Panner on the push. Panner kicks out Hendricks. Hendricks drops in Carden. Carden with a jump hook, well short. And a rebound in the hands of Christiansen. He hands off to Jesse Wade. 1:45 remaining in the third quarter. Fike off the screen of Wade. Back to Fike. Christiansen along the baseline kicks it out to Tony Fike. Fike in the lane, jumps it up, can't score it, a rebound to Porter. Porter hands off to Hendricks. 1:20 remaining in the quarter. Hendricks fouled and one! Oh, what a finish by Jake Hendricks. Took the bump, falling down, hits the shot, and he can extend this to a 6-point game. Hendricks hits the +1. 37-31 with 1:15 remaining in the third quarter. Up the floor with Fike. Fike now to Schwartz on the angle with Christiansen. Up top to Sanders. Here's Schwartz. Wade getting a breather at the end of the third quarter. Up top of Fike. Fike has the ball tipped by Hendricks and fighting Porter, and Porter got to it. Skyview going to hold for the final shot up top of Holbrook. Hands off to Jake Hendricks. Hendricks for 40 seconds. Fike will come push. And closely guarded, 5-second call. And we'll go the other way with Davis. Sanders inbounds to Schwartz, hands off to Wade with 30 seconds. Wade cross court to Schwartz. And we have a foul on Holbrook. That's the second team foul on Skyview. Schwartz hands off to Wade with 13 seconds. Down to 10. Wade into the corner. Mitch Sanders for three. That's short. Rebound to Hendricks. 2 seconds, 1 second. Head to Panner. Wade tips it away. And at the end of three, it's Skyview 37 and Davis 31. Start of the fourth quarter, 37-31 of the Elite Eight championship game. Skyview playing really, really well. There's a foul on Riley Panther. That's the third team foul on the Bobcats. Here's Wade. Trapped. Sanders pulls for three. Sanders rattles it home. Cuts the deficit in half, 37-34. Back down the floor with Holbrook and the Bobcats. Here, Carden Porter. High post Panner. Drop it down to the downs. And jump ball possession arrow belongs to Skyview. Inbound into Panner. Panner looking for his fifth three. A jump ball, and that will go to Davis. We up the floor with Wade. He's up to Schwartz. Back to Wade. Comes the hedge. Wade trying to get the foul on the three. And that's out of bounds off of Skyview. Wade to trigger. Back to Wade in the corner. Up top, Sanders. Now Schwartz. Wade, a deep three off the front of the iron. A rebound to Downs. Quick up the floor now with Riley Panner. Or pardon me, that's Jake Hendricks. Now Panner. Panner hard of the hole, leaves it for Downs, goes through the hands of the big fella, and we'll go the other way. There's Wade, nice find inside of Rigby, and through the hands of Mitch Sanders. Turnover, and we'll go back to Skyview. Jake Hendricks walks up the floor with 6:30 remaining in the fourth quarter, now down to 6:25. Drop it inside to Mortensen. Mortensen off. I thought he was going to hit glass, didn't quite get there. Try to save it in, and we'll go the other way with Davis. Down the floor with Leonhardt. He will cross to Sanders. Back to Leonhardt. High post to Schwartz. Kick back out Leonhardt. Now on the baseline. Rigby will jump it and score it. Van Rigby having himself quite the tournament. 37-36, Skyview leads into the corner. Jepson drop it inside to Downs. We got a foul on the floor, and that will be one-on-one free throws coming to Downs. Fouls on Leonhardt. His first. He actually fouled Riley Panner, who hit the front in a 1-1. And the second. 39-36, 5:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Down the floor with Jesse Wade. Wade out to Leonhardt. High post to Schwartz. Lob it to Sanders along the baseline. Kick back out Leonhardt. Now Schwartz. Schwartz, nice move, gets around the big fella and downs. Can't get the shot to go, ball pops up in the hands of Rigby. Back to Wade, pulls for three. And Jesse Wade from downtown ties us up at 39. Back down the floor with Jake Hendricks. Jepson dribbles away to Panner. Panner drops it in, downs, powers his way, and gets it to go. Didn't want to go down, finally submitted and rolled in. 41-39. Here's Wade in the lane, gets around Downs, can't finish in the rebound, taken by Panner. Panner near the mid stripe. And timeout taken by Coach Hilliard. 4:27 remaining in the fourth quarter, 2-point lead, 41-39, Skyview. 4:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. In the corner to Jepson, up top to Jake Hendricks. Panner up, out to Hendricks. Panner terminates, kicks back to Hendricks. Coach Hilliard wanting a long possession. Now Panner, back to Hendricks. .340 remaining in the fourth. Here's Downs, back up top to Hendricks. Nearly threw it away. Now Panner. Panner foul by Leonhardt. And when the guy's got a guard for nearly a minute, what happens? It'll be one-on-one free throws for Riley Panner. Panner hit the front end. And gets them both. 43-39, 3:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. Down the floor with Jesse Wade. And Wade fouled up top by Jepson. 4th team foul on Skyview. 3:16 remaining in the fourth quarter. Third foul on Jepson. Here's Schwartz, hands back to Wade. Wade dribbles through, and that pass off the mark to Sanders. Turnover, go back to Skyview. Hendricks walks into the front court with 2:55 remaining. We expect to see more clock killing here. Here's Jepson. Jepson lost the handle in the hands of Jesse Wade. Jepson with the foul, and it'll be 5 team fouls on Skyview. Here's Wade. Wade in the corner, Leonhardt. Pulls for three, and Leonhardt from downtown makes it a 1-point game, 43-42. Hard thing with stalling and running clock. A lot of times you lose your rhythm. However, Skyview's played really, really well in this ball game that it doesn't hurt them. And now we got an offensive foul against Skyview. We'll go back to Davis. Davis a chance to take the lead. Here's Wade. Wade in the corner to Leonhardt. And that pass is too tall and off the mark. And we go back to Skyview. Panner now on the angle to Mortensen. Mortensen up top to Hendricks. Panner 4-3. Short, and the rebound taken by Leonhardt. Up the floor with Jesse Wade, trailing by 1 point inside of 2 minutes. Wade hard to the hole, and a foul. It's on the floor, but it's 1-on-1 free throws, and Wade an excellent free throw shooter. Wade hit the front end, ties us up at 43. Here's his second, 44-43. Up the floor we go with Skyview. 1:50 remaining. Jepson has back to Panner. Up top to Hendricks. Lob it in to Downs. Downs finds the cutting Panner, float it up and score it. Riley Panner has had an outstanding ball game for Skyview, and it's now 45-44. Wade gets into Jepson, and now a foul on Panner, pardon me. And it'll be one-on-one free throws for Wade. Front end of one-on-one for Wade. And it rims out, a rebound taken by Bryce Mortensen. Wade went 14 of 16 last night against Bingham. Misses that free throw and a chance to tie and take the lead. Hendricks hands back to Jepson. Skyview probably going to force Davis to foul him. And there's the foul on Wade. That'll be number 4, I believe, on Wade. Jepson made the first, makes his second. 3-point game, 47-44. Quickly up the floor, here's Tony Fike. 1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter. Here's Wade. Wade in the corner to Fike. Thought about 3. Kicks out top. Schwartz for 3 in the tie. And Schwartz drills it. Ties us up at 47. Back down the floor with Skyview. 45 seconds remaining. Coach Hilliard, I believe, calling for 1 shot. Down to 35 seconds. Wade's got 4 fouls. Got to be smart. Hands back to Hendricks. 25 seconds left. Hendricks trapped by Schwartz. Timeout, Coach Hilliard, with 20 seconds. 20.8 remaining in the fourth quarter. Jepson inbounds to Mortensen. 20 seconds remaining. Mortensen terminates. Gives it to Hendricks. Hendricks handled by Wade. Wade again with 4 fouls. Got to be smart. Hendricks to Mortensen. 10 seconds back into Hendricks. Lost the handle. And Leonhardt got the ball. Timeout Davis with 6.9 remaining. But they'll be inbounding on the far baseline. Schwartz will inbound. No pressure on the ball. They're going to try to get it into Wade. Get it ahead to Leonhardt. Leonhardt up the floor to Fike. Fike to Wade. 3 seconds will count. If it goes. And lips out and the rebound to Downs. And we're heading to overtime. Wade got a good look. He went in and out. And 4 quarters wouldn't handle this championship game. We'll head to an overtime frame. Overtime. Mortensen and Rigby jump it up. And controlled by Skyview. Here's Riley Panner. 4 threes in the ball game. Quiet in the fourth quarter. Remember, the key in this one too is that Jesse Wade has 4 fouls. Up top, Panner. Panner drops it in the Downs. We got a foul on Leonhardt. Funny they say he pushed him and his arms were straight in the air, but 1-1 free throws for Downs. Downs too strong on the front end. Double bonus for Skyview. Schwartz the second. Rigby at the board, hands off to Jesse Wade. Up the floor with Wade. Around Downs, goes down the lane and is fouled. It'll be 1-on-1 free throws for Jesse Wade. Wade at the front end. It was Jepson's 5th. Holbrook comes on for him. Wade calmly hits them both. 49-47. 3:20. Now down to 3:15. Hendricks out to Panner. Panner inside to Downs. Downs has that picked up by Wade. And Wade fouled by Holbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws. Now hit the double bonus. Holbrook missed the first. And lips out the second. Rebound to Schwartz. A chance for Davis to go up 6, to go up 7. 2:40 remaining in overtime. Wade inside out. Leonhardt cross court to Schwartz. Coach Sims taking the air out of the ball. Yeah, double bonus free throws coming on any foul. Schwartz hard to the hole. Had to adjust a shot, couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Bryce Mortensen right in the hands of Schwartz. Back to Rigby. Rigby kicks it out to Wade. Then Wade will back it out. Tough for Mortensen. Thought he was outletting it. And he put it right in the hands of Schwartz. Wade puts Holbrook on the floor with that move. 2 minutes now remaining in overtime. Again, double bonus. So 2 free throws on any foul. Fike splits the trap, pardon me. Leonhard up top the Fike. And again, you don't have to shoot it. They can just dribble this thing out. Down to 1 minute and 35 seconds. Now looking to shoot. Schwartz down to Leonhardt, cross court to Rigby. And now the foul comes. It'll be 2 free throws coming to Rigby. Rigby missed the first. And the second lips out as well. Morton's on the board, put in the hands of Hendricks. Skyview's got to move. Down 2 possessions with no shot clock. They've got to move with 2 free throws coming on every foul. Here's Panner for 3. Off the mark. Wade lets it go out of bounds. And it'll be Davis ball. Schwartz inbound. Rigby ahead to Jesse Wade. Wade hard to the hole. Carter Porter with the foul and 1. Nice finish from Jesse Wade. It's a 6-point lead for Davis. Going to line to make it 7. And the and 1. 54-47. Down the floor, Hendricks. Straightaway 3. Off the mark from Panner. Tracked down by Porter. Porter hands it back to Ty. Ty will pull for 3. And Ty knocks it down. The big fella from the wing. 54-50. Timeout Skyview with 48 seconds remaining. Quickly inbounded to Wade. Wade in the front court, going to pull it out. So they can trap him, and now he's fouled by Ty. 2 free throws to Jesse Wade. Wade hit the first. And the second. 56-50 with 39 seconds remaining. Down to 35. Here's Ty, who had just hit the 3. Ty loses the handle. Wade jumps on it. Timeout Davis. 28.5 remaining. Davis looking to ice this thing away. 56-50. You get it into Wade, and Wade's fouled by Hendricks. 2 free throws coming to Jesse Wade. Wade missed the first. Hits the second. 57-50. Quickly up the floor with Hendricks. Clinging to hopes here. Hendricks will pull for 3. And Hendricks hits it. 19.8 remaining. It's the final timeout from Skyview. 57-53 Davis. Schwartz gets it into Wade. And Wade nearly loses the handle, gets it ahead of Rigby with 15 seconds. Rigby, fouled by Ty, and 1! Oh, what a finish by Ben Rigby. Wade got it ahead to him, and what a finish to go to the line for the +1 free throw. Rigby to push it back up to 7. Morrison ahead to Hendricks. 10 seconds. Hendricks pulls and hits. No timeouts left. It will roll down. 3-point ball game. They have to still hit a 3, but Schwartz didn't have to put it in, and that'll do it. Davis takes the Utah Elite 8 championship with a 59-56 win over Skyview. Skyview fans and coaches wanting a foul on the inbound. Officials give a couple words and walk off the floor. But what a game and what a tournament for Davis and for Jesse Wade. Again, our final score, Davis 59, Skyview 56. Davis winning the Utah Elite 8 basketball tournament. Stay tuned for our post-game wrap-up and our Nudge Player of the Game selection. And welcome back again. Our final score, Davis 59, Skyview 56. Davis walking away with the Elite 8 basketball championship here at the Elite 8 tournament. Jesse Wade is going to be our Nudge Player of the Game. Wade had 20 points on the night. He was 10 of 12 from the free throw line, did an outstanding job, and he did receive the tournament MVP trophy as well. So congratulations to Jesse Wade on an outstanding tournament. And really for Davis, you're turning the page away from Coach Wilk. He lost a lot of talent and a lot of experience, and now this year playing a lot of inexperienced guys and getting all that going in this tournament really could help them out as they get into Region 1 play, which will be very, very difficult. Got a chance to see Layton. They will get better, so it'll be very big for Davis moving forward in the season for Skyview. We talked about it. Region 5 is going to be a lot of fun to watch, and Skyview really proved themselves very, very well. Jake Hendricks had an outstanding tournament, played very, very well. Riley Panner had a huge game today, hitting 4 threes. And played well, and then also Bryce Mortensen and other pieces. So we expect a lot from Skyview in the 4A classification. It'll be a lot of fun to see how they develop throughout the year as we get closer to the 4A and 5A tournament, which will come in March. So a lot of things to look forward to in the basketball season. Stay tuned here. High School Rewind and on demand. We'll bring you 16 games a month. We'll bring you the best teams we possibly can and the best matchups and best players as well. Well, again, congratulations to Jesse Wade, our Nudge Player of the Game. Nudge, with over 500 employees, one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. To learn more about Nudge and their community outreach programs, go to www.nudge.com. Again, our final score, Davis 59, Skyview 56. Davis taking home the Utah Elite 8 Basketball Championship. Congratulations to Davis on the big win. For Vince Francis, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and watching High School Rewind's coverage of the Utah Elite 8 Basketball Tournament on High School Rewind, only on Xfinity On Demand.